They've established their program. They know who they are. Good luck coming in and trying to take one from the Steelers.
Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they come in off an 8-9 record a year ago, a second losing season in the last 3. It had to happen sometime. But you say don't pour water on these Pats just yet.
No, not at all. No one should ever do that. Remember, they're always going to be tough for you to crack defensively. Offensively is where they have to make a jump. They've got to start scaring people with some big play weapons on the perimeter.
And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Zappe throwing again here on second down. Checking this down to Stevenson.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
On first down, here's Zappe. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
And running with fighting through, and he's got space. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
31 yards for Ramondre Stevenson. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
And when you watch Kenny Pickett play, you see got better every season in college and really blossomed in his final campaign. Took his game to a new level and made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's the type of kid who can beat you with his mind, beat you with his arm, and occasionally with his legs. A tough.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 46 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Zappe now on 1st and 10.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Here's Zappe.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Juju Smith-Schuster
from 10 yards out.
And the Patriots lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Ryland on for the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Adrian Phillips.
And the Pats will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And now out come the Patriots.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Zappi going to bootleg out.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll try the left side with Stevenson.
A solid stiff arm. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 1st and 10, Zappi. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now Trubisky on 1st down.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Patriots are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Pats at the line ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Zappi working from the gun. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 36. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Trubisky. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson on the pass from Mitchell Trubisky. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Well, in that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted.
They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The end result, 21 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find Parker again, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Zappi looks to throw it.
Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker, 43 yards.
And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out.
He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Man open is Robinson.
He's still on his feet.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Allen Robinson, 64 yards.
And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Boswell good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25. Possession back to the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson headed out with the offense. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
Zappi to throw on first down.
Short pass caught by Henry. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On first down, here's Zappi.
Complete. It's Henry. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. So we reach halftime.
Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Mitchell Trubisky and the Steelers offense ready to go to work once again.
And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
The Trubisky and the Steelers going to come up with a 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On first down, Trubisky. Here's Fryermuth again. And they're going to have this pass across midfield and inside the 45. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
A handoff for Warren. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Trubisky's throw into the hands of Pickens.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Trubisky will throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between.
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers.
Deontay Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And now Zappi.
Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
There's Deontay Johnson as this Steeler offense gets set for this next series.
He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have 2 touchdown catches. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Trubisky now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 53 yards.
And the Steelers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25. New England's offense set to go.
They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the first half, maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone now.
Almost takes us back to being kids, doesn't it? Because I know at some point your dad did the exact same thing mine did.
Okay.
It's okay to be confident, son, but overconfident, that's not a good thing. And that's maybe what we saw here. They thought they had this thing in hand, had full control, and guess what? They've got to find a way to get back to where they were before.
You think Papa Davis and Papa Gordon would get along?
I think they'd get along just fine, and you know something? They'd still be giving us advice.
Absolutely. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On third down, here's Stevenson.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Now Austin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
First and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers.
At their own 37. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now third and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now it's Trubisky.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Boswell's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field.
The Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Again, it's Stevenson.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage.
Oh, Zappi has it knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
Take a look at Deontay Johnson as this offense runs back out.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know when a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good for him. 14 yards that time for number 14. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. Robinson's got it.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Now Trubisky to throw. Touchdown!
George Pickens
From 17 yards out.
And the Steelers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Boswell for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25. So here is Zappi and the Patriots.
Down by 2 touchdowns, 2:23 to play. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now Zappi.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15.
And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Zappi back to throw.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. On the counter, it's Stevenson.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now it's Trubisky. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. Well, he's fortunate on that one. Not got another turnover on his ledger.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-person.
Devontae Parker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 29 yards.
1st and 10, Zappi.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Going play action here with Zappi.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
4th down now. Here's Zappi.
He's going to let one go deep for Parker. Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.